Okay, so one of the things that I sent on your email was your advanced depilation teaching pack. Okay, so my class just now, I'm sharing it with you. So in the advanced depilation teaching pack, it has all the information that you need for the unit. There's an overview to the unit. So basically everything that I've just gone over with you on that PowerPoint, it tells you it in a Word document, because I know some of you prefer that kind of work. It tells you about your practical assessments and what you've got to do for them. It tells you the difference between hot wax and warm wax. So hot wax obviously is hotter, it's at 69 degrees, whereas the warm wax is cooler. Also tells you a bit about shrink wax, which was one of the newer waxes that are on the market, which is really, really good. It causes less pain to the client. It's the one that we use in the college. You apply the oil before you use that, and the hair shrinks, the wax shrinks around the hair to enable us to remove it. So it's got some information there. Also got some information about warm wax, about sugaring. Also got some information about cold wax strips there, and what types of wax are best for what areas of the body. Okay, so like your honey wax, your Euroblonde, which is the one that we use. You know that's one of my favourites, that one, and the blue intimate one that we use. A lot of you have used them in class. The two of them are there, and you've got quite a lot of information about them. There's also various links to different types of hot wax companies. I know that some of you have got warm wax pots at home, so you know that you can just buy the insert to put into the pot, and then you could change it to hot wax if you wanted to practice your hot wax at home. There's information in that teaching pack about your consultation. All of your contraindications are there, as are your contra-actions and your special care. It goes on to information, and today with my class that I've got just now, we're talking about YouTube being down, but you'll see that as I'm going through the teaching pack, there's actually links to each of the things being done. Okay, so there's forearm, and there's a YouTube link to the forearm wax being done. Same with the chest, same with the back, same with the nostril and outer ear. So there's links to all those areas in the teaching pack so that you can watch demonstrations while you're at home, and finding out about the different ways of removing that hair. There's also information about codes of practice, about the Brazilian, about the Hollywood, Playboy, all the different types, shaping the hair. And again, there's a link to that Habia code of practice booklet, but I've already sent you that in this email. So there's information there telling you about the various types of waxing procedures on the bikini line. There's also some information there about health and safety, and also obviously just general safety guidelines for the unit. Takes you through your warm waxing procedure, which you're all capable of doing, and your hot waxing procedure, which you're all capable of doing. Then it's got information about the intimate waxing. So this is the thing that I need you to read over, all right, for me for next week. I need you to read over about intimate waxing, how you're going to carry that out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look at some videos. I'll try and find some YouTube videos of Brazilian and Hollywood waxing. Not sure how good they'll be because it is such an intimate area, but I'll try and find some of those for you for next week. So that's quite a good teaching pack. It's got all the information there. It's got lots of links to various aspects of the unit that you need as well. Another thing that I've sent you out is the contraindications and special care. So I'm just going to share the screen again, guys, so that you can see my screen, the class that I've got today. So I've also sent you out this, which is your contraindications and special care, which are in that teaching pack. But this just gives you them so that they're on their own, so that you can really look through them, because there are sort of different things, like external hemorrhoids. There's different things that are contraindications for intimate waxing. Okay. Another thing that I've sent you out in your email this week is your report. Okay. So I've sent you out in a Word document but I've also sent you out in a PowerPoint. Okay, so I'll go over the Word document first so that you've got an understanding of it. All right, so report instructions, learning outcome 1. So you need to do a report, and you'll obviously be doing it at home the exact same way as what you've been doing all your other reports so far for blocks 1 and 2, and then you'll submit it via My City. Okay, things that's got to be included: front page, so same as all your other reports, your name, your class, my name, okay, the unit number, you can put a picture in there, you can use pictures for this report. Then you'll have your contents page, detailing what's in all the different pages of your report. Then you'll have your introduction, telling me exactly what's in this report. And then you'll go on, and these are the various headings for the actual report. Okay, so you've got to do a description of the range of advanced depilation treatments. So you have to basically subheading Brazilian, then give me a description of what that is. Subheading Hollywood, give me a description of what that is. Same for Playboy, Bollywood, Las Vegas, Californian, shaping, like a heart shape or a square shape or whatever kind of shape the client wants. And then also a description of all the other areas. Who knew there was so many different types of bikini waxes, eh? Then you'll do the next heading, which is the techniques used for successful hair removal. And then you'll give me that information. Your next subheading will be a full list of products required and what you use them for. Next heading will be health and safety legislation in relation to advanced depilation, and you'll give me all your information on there. The next one will be safeguarding. So that's 3 different things. So you've got consultation, you've got privacy, and you've got professionalism, and you'll give me all the information for that as well. You'll then give me the next heading, which is age restrictions to an advanced depilation, so you need to explain that. You also need to give me a description of the female genitalia. So what I would suggest that you do is you have that main subheading, female genitalia, and then describe each of them one after the other, okay? Then you'll do a description of the hair growth cycle. So that'll be your next subheading. Then a description of the different hair types. Then the details of the hygiene requirements in relation to the therapist, treatment area and client. Then you give me all your contraindications, and then all your contraactions. And obviously you'll also put in your special care in there as well. Then you give me some details of current advanced depilation treatments. So basically, how popular is advanced depilation in this industry? Now, there's loads of salons out there that do it. You'll be able to get loads of information. There's salons that's what they specialise in. That's all they do is advanced waxing. So you've got to then investigate 2 current industry leaders. Okay, so 2 companies. So that's 2 types of wax companies. And you'll tell me about their products. Okay, then you'll do your conclusion. So rounding up everything that's been in the report and what you've learned from it. Then your bibliography, again using Harvard referencing. Make sure that you put your research into your own words, and you can use images to support your findings. And you've got your submission date, which I will remind you of via email, but you've already got that submission date. We discussed it last week in class. Okay, so really important, no plagiarism. Turnitin will be switched on again for this report. Make sure that you paraphrase, you put everything into your own words. If you take anything, make sure it's in inverted commas, and you say that it's a quote by putting the author's name and the year beside it within the text, okay, if you're discussing it, and then again put it in your bibliography. A lot of that information is in your teaching pack, but you will need to do a wee bit of research as well, okay? I'm going to stop sharing my screen with my class just now, but I'm just going to go on and show you the PowerPoint that I also sent you out, which is helpful for this report. Okay, so it says Advanced Depilation Report Guide. And I'm just going to share it with my class just now. Okay, so this is the PowerPoint Advanced Depilation Report Guide. Okay, so a lot of it is quite similar to what I've just gone over in the Word document, but some people prefer it the way that it's laid out when it's on a PowerPoint. Okay, and I have sent you this. You do have it. All the things that are in bold are your subheadings. These are the important things that you need to remember. Okay, so use those subheadings and you can't go wrong. There's also some extra information in there about maintaining high standards, all that kind of stuff, which will help you with your report. Okay, so how popular, for instance, is advanced depilation in the industry, 2 current leaders, 2 types of wax, maybe choose that if you like, and then give me all the information there. Standard of work, so Arial, font size 12, 1.5 double line spacing. Make sure you've put page numbers, make sure you do your spell check, add in your word count, remember your Harvard referencing, and it's to be minimum SCQF level 8, so it's 2,000 words minimum for this that you're doing. Okay, I'm going to stop the video now and I'll catch up with you on My City in your chat.